Sophie Rain is once again making headlines, and this latest controversy has the internet going wild. Over the past few years, she's built one of the biggest online brands on social media, but with that success has come a growing number of critics questioning some of her claims, stories, and viral moments. From debates about her reported earnings to accusations of clout-chasing and attention-grabbing publicity stunts, Sophie always seems to find herself at the center of another online storm. Now, a new claim has people talking more than ever. During a recent interview, Sophie discussed a story involving an NBA player who allegedly offered her $15 million for her V-card. The claim instantly exploded across social media, generating millions of views and sparking heated debates everywhere. Some people believed the story, while others argued it was just another viral headline designed to keep her name trending. But that's only the beginning. As more interviews, podcasts, and clips surfaced, critics began pointing out what they saw as inconsistencies in several of Sophie's statements. Those questions quickly turned into a much larger conversation about her online persona, her business strategy, and whether some of the stories surrounding her should be taken at face value. So in today's video, we're breaking down the biggest moments, the most controversial claims, and why so many people are debating Sophie Rain right now. Make sure to watch until the end, because some of the clips and reactions only made this situation even more dramatic. Sophie Rain is back in the spotlight again, and this time the conversation is centered around another headline-making claim. Some critics have questioned parts of her public image over the years, including statements about her age, her earnings, and other stories that have gone viral online. Because of that, every new claim she makes tends to spark a fresh wave of debate and speculation across social media. One of the biggest stories recently surfaced in Miami, where Sophie was asked about reports involving an NBA player who allegedly offered her $15 million in exchange for her V-card. The claim quickly spread across TikTok, X, and other platforms, with people arguing over whether the story was genuine.
Now, many people believe that this was just another lie to try and get more people talking about Sophie Rain, so she could get more TikTok followers, subscriptions to her OF,
keep people talking, boost her visibility, attract more followers, and drive more attention to her subscription content. Whatever the truth may be, when Sophie was asked about the NBA player and the alleged offer, this is what she had to say.
Hey Sophie, I wanted to ask you, I know you recently posted that someone offered you $15 million, to take your virginity.
Yes.
Am I able to ask you, who was that athlete?
I can't say.
You can't tell us anything? Can you give us a hint?
I can say that he is on a basketball team.
Basketball team?
Yes.
But you can't tell us what team?
No, I don't wanna ruin anyone's career.
Okay.
You have to give Sophie Rain credit for knowing exactly how to keep people talking. She presented herself as someone who would stand by her personal values, even with an eye-popping $15 million allegedly on the table. That stance immediately grabbed attention and got people debating the situation across social media. At the same time, many viewers saw the whole story as obvious rage bait designed to spark reactions and drive engagement. Sophie seems well aware that most people would at least be tempted by that kind of money, which is why her comments spread so quickly online. Whether people agreed with her or not, they couldn't stop discussing it. And from a numbers perspective, it definitely worked. Posts and reactions about the situation pulled in tens of thousands of likes and millions of views, turning the story into another major online talking point. What she said next only gave people even more to discuss.
What was your exact response? Did you respond to it?
I just said no.
No,
that was it. Definitely.
Did he push after that, or did he kind of just leave it alone?
I think I got ghosted after that.
A lot of people were, kind of putting in the responses, the little cap emoji. They were saying that you were capping.
No.
Were you capping? This 100% happened.
This 100% happened.
Not everyone was buying Sophie's response. Critics quickly pointed to past interviews, clips, and social media posts that they claim contained different statements about her age. According to those critics, the inconsistencies have raised questions and sparked ongoing debate among viewers who have followed her online career for years. The controversy has continued to spread across social media, with people digging through old content and comparing previous comments to more recent ones. Supporters argue that personal details can change or be kept private, while critics insist the conflicting statements deserve closer scrutiny.
Originally, when you came out, you said you were 19.
Yes.
But the age is, various interviews has switched around a few times, because you're 23 now?
I am 21.
21?
21.
Okay. But you did, change your age a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I throw it out there just so people don't really know what real age I am, because people like to stalk me.
Critics weren't convinced by Sophie's explanation regarding privacy and age. Many questioned how keeping an age private would significantly prevent someone from identifying or tracking a public figure, especially when there are countless other details online that could be considered more personally identifying. That argument quickly became another major point of debate across social media. Others also raised questions about the logic behind the explanation. Some commenters argued that if the goal was purely privacy or avoiding unwanted attention, presenting as older would seem just as effective, if not more so. Those critics claimed that making oneself appear older could potentially reduce certain types of attention, which led them to question the reasoning behind the age-related claims even further. As the discussion continued to gain momentum, people on both sides of the debate weighed in with their own opinions and theories. But the controversy didn't end with that interview. Shortly after being asked about the alleged NBA player and the reported $15 million offer, Sophie appeared on a podcast to discuss the situation in greater detail, and according to many viewers, that appearance only added even more controversy to the story.
Well, you said an NBA player offered you $15 million for your virginity.
Yes, that is true. This is true. But obviously I'm not doing that.
Can you say what team he plays for?
I cannot. I do not want to speculate or anything, start anything.
Well, listen, if you're passing, I'll take that offer.
Yeah. I mean, that's money. That's
he
money
wants to take
right
my
there.
anal virginity for $15 million. He can have it.
Hey,
I'll do it for 10.
Many viewers focused on Sophie's reactions during the interview, pointing to her facial expressions and body language as another talking point. Critics argued that she seemed surprised by responses that, in their view, were completely predictable given the nature of the claims being discussed. That led some people online to accuse her of creating controversial moments and then acting shocked when others reacted strongly to them. For those critics, the situation felt contradictory. They argued that if a story is presented in a way that's designed to spark attention and debate, then strong reactions from the public should be expected. As a result, clips from the interview quickly circulated across social media, with users sharing their opinions and debating whether her responses felt genuine or not. The discussion became even more intense when the topic shifted to Sophie's reported earnings. During the interview, Vlad asked about her revenue and reportedly requested that she pull up the figures directly.
Now, many people believe that this was just another lie to try and get more people talking about Sophie Rain, so she could get more TikTok followers, subscriptions to her OF.
$110 million, a claim that immediately sparked another round of online debate and skepticism.
To this point, you've made over $100 million.
Yes.
Okay. Now, people have questioned that, right? I remember you pulled out your phone on a...
On a podcast.
Yeah? Are you willing to do that now?
I can right now if you want me to.
Do you mind if I sit next to you so we could kind of...
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just make sure I'm logged in first because I might not be logged in. I'm not logged in. I have a picture of it.
Oh, that's cool.
Here is the last screenshot I took from the statement page. If you can come if you want to see.
Well, you can show it on screen.
This is the last screenshot I took. This is unedited, okay? I would log in right now, but my phone's not loading.
It's all good.
And yeah, this is right here. This is the gross, 110 million.
Many viewers paid close attention to Vlad's reaction during that moment of the interview. Some critics felt that his response suggested a degree of skepticism, especially given how the situation unfolded. For those watching, the combination of being unable to access the account while also having a screenshot ready immediately became a major point of discussion online. Skeptics argued that the circumstances raised questions. According to those critics, it seemed unusual that the account couldn't be displayed live during the interview, while a screenshot was available to support the claim. That doesn't prove anything on its own, but it was enough to spark a flood of speculation across social media and comment sections. The debate quickly shifted away from the earnings figure itself and toward the evidence being presented. Critics questioned how likely it was that technical issues would prevent access at that exact moment, while supporters argued that login problems and website issues can happen to anyone. Either way, the situation gave viewers another reason to scrutinize the story, and many people online weren't willing to accept the claim without asking more questions.
You've always said that you were a virgin.
Yes.
Is that still the case?
Yes.
Today on May 22nd, 2026?
That is still the case, yes.
Were you dating, though, once you started OnlyFans?
I've been trying. I've definitely been trying, but I just can't find someone that makes me happy, that's someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with. So I'm I'm okay.
Okay. Now, people say that that's not really true, that you're just pushing this whole virgin kind of narrative because it gets men more interested and so forth. But what do you say to that?
I think a lot of people have an image of me online. You know, there's millions of people that look at me every single day, and obviously people are going to believe things that other people say about me online because it's the internet. Everyone believes everything. But I know who I am, and I know my personal values and my morals and where I stand, and that's all that matters to me at the end of the day. So people can just believe whatever they want.
One of the biggest points of debate surrounding Sophie Rain is the growing list of claims and controversies that have followed her throughout her online career. Critics often argue that some of her public statements deserve closer scrutiny, while supporters maintain that many accusations against her are based on speculation rather than confirmed facts. It's also important to separate what can be verified from what remains uncertain. For example, many discussions online involve personal aspects of Sophie's life, but in several cases, there is no publicly confirmed evidence that settles those questions one way or the other. As a result, much of the conversation ends up being driven by assumptions, interpretations, and competing opinions. Even so, critics argue that when a public figure faces repeated questions about different statements or claims, it can lead audiences to become more skeptical over time. According to those commentators, once doubts begin to build around one issue, people often start re-examining other claims as well. Some have even suggested that Sophie's online persona may be carefully crafted to maximize attention and engagement, though that remains a matter of opinion rather than established fact. And for viewers who still think the criticism has been blown out of proportion, the next clip is often cited by critics as another example they point to when making their case.
When you first started OF, did you make a lot of money?
No, I didn't actually. If you look right here, my first month, I made $40. But if you keep going, a couple months go by. When the Spider-Man video dropped, that's when shit went crazy.
Hold on, Sophie. This is where critics say the story starts getting confusing. Earlier statements led many people to believe she wasn't the person featured in the Spider-Man video. But then comments about experiencing a major subscriber spike after the video went viral seem to raise even more questions. According to skeptics, those two claims don't appear to fit together neatly, which is why this particular moment quickly became another topic of debate online.
Up, and it's actually not me in the Spider-Man video. It's another girl. Her name's Naomi. People took that and said that I was Naomi in her video with her Spider-Man costume, which is not suitable for kids at all.
For sure.
So people just kept saying that was me. It was me. It was me. It was me, and I couldn't get away from that.
As time goes on, this is likely to remain a recurring topic whenever Sophie Rain ends up at the center of another viral headline or controversy. Critics have made it clear that they plan to keep examining her public statements, social media posts, and interviews whenever new claims start making the rounds online. Many skeptics argue that a major part of Sophie's success comes from generating attention and keeping people talking. According to those critics, viral moments, bold statements, and social media engagement have helped build her massive online presence. Supporters may view that as effective branding, while critics see it as a strategy that often raises questions and fuels ongoing debate. No matter where people stand on the issue, one thing is clear. Sophie Rain continues to be one of the most talked about creators on the internet, and the conversations surrounding her don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. With new clips, interviews, and claims constantly appearing, this story will likely keep evolving as more details and reactions emerge. Now it's your turn. Drop a comment below and let everyone know what you think about this entire situation. Do you agree with the criticism, or do you think it's being blown out of proportion? Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends so more people can join the discussion.